Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will take the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Back to pass, it's Bridges. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Walters. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They'll try the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's right on target. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pressure coming. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got a lead, everything right now looking good.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Keep it on the ground. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Safe completion on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Turns it loose deep. Snags it inside the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Jacksonville State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Smashes through. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a man. It's Bridges. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quick release by the QB. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. On second down, he'll let it fly. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Push down for the tackle. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Unleashes it on the run. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
It's not the end of the world. Bear with me. There is nothing worse than watching wide receivers run those little under routes, and I throw the football, and I'm 10 yards short. You got to push the ball down the field if you're going to get the first down. And guess what? You threw an interception, so be it. You made the tackle, no big deal. It's kind of like a punt.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Caught over the middle. It's Walters. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Bridges. The throw to the outside is complete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wide out in motion. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely... Still got him on the turf. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Bridges. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
On a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, WKU! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Cavazos. Quickly complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
For this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And here comes the punt team. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Handoff from the gun. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Scanning the field, it's Bridges. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Hilltoppers are on the move. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Walters. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'll run it to the right. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Cavazos. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Trying play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. The freshman just a little too much on that one. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Cavazos. Pocket starts to collapse. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking deep. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, Western Kentucky! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Now they'll run it to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top. contest.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments and
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
it kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.